Have you guys heard about this twin flames concept?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
It's weird. I didn't watch it. I watched one episode, but I read about it.
First one's really slow.
I read about it.
Okay, let's put the cult aside.
Yes.
Or non-cult, depending on your belief. But the twin flame concept, so the basic difference between twin flames and soulmates is that twin flames is more on a spiritual level from what I can see, and it's not so much about your physical. It's more like one person is a divine masculine and one is a divine feminine. So you could be a girl, but you're a divine masculine. So like I could be a guy. Anyway.
Here she goes with the teasing again.
So I actually knew about twin flames way before these documentaries came up. I first heard about twin flames maybe like I think 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically says that you have a soulmate, let's say, but you also have a twin flame. And not everyone gets a twin flame. Only some magical special people get twin flames, okay? And the twin flame is not your soulmate. The twin flame is your mirror person. Someone whose soul mirrors your soul.
Okay.
And it could even be just your friend. Again, like soulmate. It could even be your romantic partner.
Oh.
But it is an incredibly toxic relationship.
Yeah. So
Which
that's
is-
what I read, yeah.
Especially with the mirroring concept. You know what the guys, with how they like resolve their issues? They basically, I don't know if they do it towards each other, they just do it in a mirror, but they have a problem. They're like, okay, you are doing whatever X, Y, and Z. And then they turn it around and they say, I am upset because I am the one doing this. So they essentially gaslight themselves. Is this a right concept?
Yeah, it's like, for example, if you have hurt my feelings by saying something, and you're a guy because I'm straight, you have hurt my feelings by saying something, I'll be like, you've hurt my feelings by saying something, and I'll say, I've hurt my feelings by hearing it in this way.
Yeah.
No, I don't
So
like that.
it's like, yeah. So it's like the other person just takes no accountability. And when I first heard about twin flames, I was actually at that point of time just like I just gotten divorced and I fell into this really weird relationship sort of thing where this person was just really mean to me.
Oof.
In like a lot of really weird ways, but also really nice to me sometimes, but really mean to me. So it was like one of those crazy relationships.
Keeping you on your toes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not used to that, okay? And I Googled it and someone was like, he's your twin flame. And I feel like,
Is that what they do?
no, but anything toxic, they're like, must be your twin. And then I Googled twin flames, they're like, it's a relationship in which you feel very angry all the time and upset and hurt. And it's your twin flame because you need to do the inner work to have their soul align. It's a really weird, fucked up concept. And
Yeah, I
so
don't
many
like
people
it.
in the world, because of this concept, are just sticking to these toxic, unrequited, unreciprocated relationships because of this weird fucking concept. I think that's insane.
How can you just from the beginning, what baffled me is without even knowing who this person is truly, because this like Netflix was an online concept. You haven't even met the person. Suddenly this person is your twin flame. And then you don't even know this person and that's it. You are hooked for life. And in some instances they were being coerced or not coerced into changing their gender.
No, but what happened in the Netflix show was not the actual concept of twin flames. The concept of twin flames does not mean somebody else gets to decide who your twin flame is. Concept of twin flames is that firstly they say you meet this person in your dream before you meet them in real life.
Oh.
And then when you meet them, you feel like they're very familiar. You feel like you've known them for all your previous lives. And in the beginning, it's very like honeymoon phase where it's a whirlwind romance and everything's great. And then the toxic shit starts where you have all these like issues. And then you're like, oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. You know who believes in twin flames? Who is that? Machine Gun Kelly and his, not Meghan Markle, Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
They believe in twin flames.
Oh, damn, Megan Fox.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, you're my twin flame.
I mean, Machine Gun Kelly is a very handsome man.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to Google him. Is he not?
He's the one with tattoos all over himself,
Is he a
right?
bit lanky?
Lanky.
Yeah.
That's why Saaniya's type. Blonde, bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, he has so many tattoos.
I mean,
Looks
I love the
great.
tattoos, but like Megan Fox is like, pow.
I mean, they're both. I just feel like they're such a beautiful couple. Wow.
All
They're a
right,
cute
guys,
couple.
if you're out there, reach out to Saaniya. She's interested in a throuple.
Listen, I would probably reach their like hips, which would actually be perfect for them.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think twin flames is ridiculous. I think soulmate is a cute concept. I think twin flames is just very toxic.
What about this concept of divine masculinity and divine femininity?
So this is
I don't even
interesting.
understand it.
So I had a previous relationship in which we weren't working out, and I spoke to my therapist about it, and she said that every human being is able to exist in two states. One is your divine masculine and one is your divine feminine. Now, your divine masculine and divine feminine is not a permanent state. I can access both sides whenever I want, but the state that I stay in majority of the time kind of defines me as who I am. And my natural state is divine feminine. I'm a feminine person, but when I need to be masculine, like, aggressive, I can access it pretty easily. In the same way, there's men who are like, very masculine in nature, but when they need to access their softer side, that's possible as well. But they live in their divine masculine. Now, of course, there are women who live in the divine masculine, and there are men who live in the divine feminine. I think so. I don't know. You can identify.
My question is like, what do you mean by divine masculine? Is it like very, very stereotypical masculine traits? Like
Yeah.
Are we thinking butch? Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Aggression.
Kind of stuff.
Aggression, hardness.
For like
Women are like
softer and yeah.
feminine, nurturing.
All right, masculine. I'm here. Oh, welcome.
So my therapist said that sometimes you get into a relationship with someone who, let's say, is always in their, let's say I'm with a man who's always in his divine feminine. That's his natural state. And there's nothing wrong with that. By the way, it doesn't mean he's gay at all. It doesn't mean he's feminine at all. It just means he's accessing that side more often. And that forces or pushes me to get into my divine masculine. And that means I have to take the lead most of the time. I have to kind of, I don't want to say this in this like very archaic way, but wear the pants most of the time.
Yeah.
But that's what it technically means, which I did have to do in that relationship. And I've had to do in a lot of my relationships, actually. And it's very tiring for me. I just
I don't want to wear
sit.
the pants anymore, dude. Like,
I want to wear a flowing skirt.
I just want to wear a fucking skirt.
A mini skirt.
A mini tiny
and a
tight-
thong.
And-
And know that my partner's not wearing the same.
Kilt.
Kilt.
Maybe he's wearing a kilt.
Unless he's got
but-
really nice calves. Yeah.
You want the calves, man.
He has to have nice calves. Otherwise, don't put them on show, boys.
I have nice calves. My
Put them
divine
out.
masculine.
Let us see them.
It'd be so funny if I just did this right now, like, and it went straight up.
The foot fetish boys are going to be all over on this.
Okay, so that's what it means, and I think I'm yet to find a man who I can just like exist in my divine feminine with. If you're looking at that theory in my life, which I don't look at too much, but
We're looking at right now.
what do you think about this theory?
I have no idea. I'm not that familiar with it. I understand it. I feel like for me, I'm like a cross of both of you because I'm not very like I'm not aggressive at all. I know it's shocking. I know it's shocking. She's looking at me like, really? I hate confrontation. Yeah, like remember when the other day the guy said something, I would have just walked away. I'd have been like, it's okay, I'm fine. Unless he'd like physically touched you, then I would have said
The guy
something.
with Z and complete.
Yeah, she went and complained. I was like, what is she doing?
Freaking hell, this was like such a golden opportunity to go and like educate these people. And I would have really been like, should we give them a backstory?
Well, yeah, you got to.
Okay, so we were walking in my neighborhood.
Side topic a little bit.
Okay, we were walking in my neighborhood, the three of us, after a meeting we just had. And we were just crossing a bunch of dudes who were sitting there. And one of them just like made a weird comment on me. And
But she will not tell us what he said.
I don't remember it
There was
anymore.
something weird. It was
He
something-
said something weird. So I turned around and I said, what? And then he made some weird face. And I just, rolled my eyes and we continued to walk. And Z was like, what did he say?
Great Z impression. Great security.
And I was like, nothing, it was nothing. But she was like, And then Z went up to a security guard and she was like, that man is bothering us.
That's exactly what she did.
He's bothering
You
us
should tell him to
and we
stop
don't
it.
appreciate it.
And the security guard's reaction was literally like, not
Not
again.
these
Did you
girls
see
again.
this? I was
No,
like,
I didn't.
Fucking do your job, like, mate. And he's like, oh, okay.
I'm building security, madam.
Yes,
Honestly,
I
care
don't
about
know
the
what he
4
did
years.
after that,
You
but
should have like, watched him.
it was my neighborhood and I do live there. So it's a good thing you did that. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just walked away. And, I always like say something in my mind to them. And I hope the universe like makes
Says
it
it to
happen.
them.
And just for context, I know this catcalling happens a lot in UK and US, but in Dubai it doesn't happen.
Catcalling?
What are you talking about? It does happen here.
Catcalling is like when they kind of go, oi, mate, oi, chick, or something like, you know, they say something not derogatory, but they're like, hey, sexy, or hey,
I
cutie.
mean, it
In the
happens
UK,
to
it's
me.
great.
It happens
Because I'm a cat.
Oh no, in the
You get
UK, it's
catcalled?
so bad.
Yeah. No, but literally, like cat called.
Oh.
Like, because I wear the cat ears. And then this happened.
I mean, to be honest, I would. I'd be like,
that happens too. But I'm on a dog walk. I'm taking my dog out, and people stop their cars and they go meow. So it's like they're literally catcalling me. I'm not even making it up.
You know, the other day, the guys walked past us were going, I thought it was to the dog, but it could have been to you.
Some
Sometimes
guys
it's
used
to
to do
me.
that here back in the day. They'd either do, or like, mashallah. And you'd be like, what is it?
It's not
Is it
common
the
in this
building?
country, by the way, to like do this with women. I think because we're European dress, they kind of think they can take some liberties. God help them do that to a local.
Don't do it to Z, I tell you that.
That's true.
In
That
the
was
UK, it was weird though. I don't know if you ever got this, Z, but in the UK, the guys would follow me. And then this was back in my days. And they'd follow me like, oh, you're hot, give me your number, give me your number. And you'd always be like, oh, I'm sorry, I've got a boyfriend, even if you didn't, just to get out of it. And then you'd get the exact opposite, be like, what, you think you're too hot? And I'm like, well, this really escalated. I'm like, I'm just trying to go to the train. And they'd literally just be like, oh, you're not even that hot, And I just went,
Yeah,
how
they
did...
always think that like they can like.
Yeah, it went from like,
buff
give me
you.
your number to, oh, what? Oh, you don't want to give me your number? You think you're better than me? It's just like, whoa. Things really escalate there. You know what's weird though? Mumbai feels really safe for a woman.
Nope.
Does it?
Nope.
I've only been there like twice.
Nope.
Really?
I
felt
lived
really
there for a
safe.
few months. It was not. Nope. Everyone says
Really?
when I moved there for love, you know how I am. One of them. You know, I'm the musician.
Is this the one whose mum was in the same bed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were there for 4 months.
I moved there for 4 months. I was doing an internship there, which I got specifically because I was dating this guy. I was so in love with him. And I moved there, and I used to take an auto rickshaw to my office every day. And I would get followed by bikes. They would follow me to my office. Every day.
But would they do
It's
anything?
scary. It's a scary shit.
The
that's
taxi
scary
driver did
itself.
something really uncomfortable
do?
for me. But I'm also very stupid. No, on the first day I went, I sat in the taxi. I was like, wow, it's so beautiful. I love everything, Bombay. And he was like, you're new here? And I was like, yeah, it's so new. And he was like, okay. And then he took me all around Bombay, complete wrong way. Didn't even put on the meter. I went, and then he goes towards Marine Drive, which is like this coastal place. And he's like, look, he's going to fuck her tonight. And I was just like, huh?
Oh, Saaniya.
And then he's like, she's gonna, very horrific things he was saying. She would drink his, all that stuff. And I was just like, stop the car, stop it. And then he was just like, I'll stop it when I can. I was like, you stop it right now, don't do all this. And then he stopped. And then I was like, how much money? Quickly tell me how much money. And then he quoted me like a ridiculous, exorbitant amount. And I just threw it at him and ran away.
Oh,
Bombay
so
is
you
not
paid
safe
him.
for women.
Wow, my friends lied to me.
I mean, unfortunately, India does not have the best statistics for women. But I remember the story when I must have been like 10 or 12, and we were a group of cousins. Were you with us? You must have been with us.
Zakibag.
Oh, I don't know. We were
In
walking
Mumbai?
along the
Your friends
street.
called, yeah, and they
there was
followed
some-
you in a car.
No, we were walking near the street, just going back home. I don't know if it's the same
And
as
this guy started driving.
Yeah, and he
next
was
to
driving, and
you.
he kept. We saw this. I think it was red a car, and he just kept passing us. And then he literally, I think he said to them, you know, someone, one of our cousins, he was like, "Can you just come with me for 5
He
minutes?"
said it to you.
Did he? Someone. And I think I said to
She's
him,
blocked it out. She's like, I don't know
yeah,
who it was.
but I was like, I'm gonna eat your liver with a spoon or something. I said to him. Can you imagine a 10-year-old girl that's saying, "I'm going to fuck off, I'm gonna eat your."
10.
I think I was going through like a period of how I would insult men or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But he was just saying, come with me for 5 minutes.
Yeah. To like 12-year-olds. Come on. It's just, since you believe sort of in this concept of soulmates, what is your like process for identifying soulmates?
Oof.
Like what's the je ne sais quoi?
Okay.